The Wailing, 2016 Korean horror film, one of those that do not scare with sudden jump scares, which I think there's actually zero of in the entire film, but rather an overwhelming, dense atmosphere of dread that permeates it. The story follows a small town policeman who faces an increasing number of strange deaths in his village. Some of them are murders, some suicides, some murder-suicides, and others just seem inexplicable. The local people begin to gossip that it's all the fault of an old Japanese man living alone nearby, claiming that he is not a man, that he is a ghost or a demon or another evil entity. The policeman pays no mind to those rumors initially, but then he starts getting these weird, scary nightmares every night. And then his own daughter seems to have become affected with whatever is happening, which pushes him into action and spurs him to investigate in more detail. So the story draws very heavily on Korean and Japanese folklore, but also partly on Christianity and Buddhism. And from all of those, it pulls story elements such as demonic possession, ghosts, demons, and just evil entities messing with people's lives, and then rituals to keep them at bay. What I found unique about the film were two things. First of all, the story structure, which sets itself up in such an obvious way that you keep thinking, no way, this has to just be a red herring, a misdirection, and there must be a plot twist coming, because it's too simple. And then a plot twist does come, and you're like, oh, so that's what this movie is really doing, this is exciting. But then there's yet another turn, and everything is turned around again in a terrifying climax, which finally reveals the truth to us and to the characters in the film simultaneously. Secondly, I really liked the strong atmosphere and the sense of hopelessness that the movie creates. There is an air of inevitability, of a sense that no matter what the characters may try to do, there's no stopping what's going on, and that all of the people in the village and the surrounding area are nothing more than pawns in a game of demons, playthings in a sort of Greek tragedy without hope of a happy ending. I enjoyed the cinematography and the music. The performances are great. Once again, the way the movie uses folk tales and legends is very interesting. And I also want to say that even though it is kind of a slow burning film, and even though it runs for 2 hours 36 minutes, which is a lot, it actually flies by pretty quickly, thanks perhaps to the fact that the movie does not hold back with the terror and the murders until the very end, but consistently drips them at a steady pace to keep the audience engaged and invested. Another solid example of great modern Korean cinema.